The exhibition, Welcome to the Steppe, introduces visitors to the history of the study of the steppe landscapes of Poltava region, their biodiversity and the challenges of their conservation and protection. As part of the exhibition's exploration of human impact on steppe ecosystems, the consequences of the ongoing war for Ukraine's independence are also addressed. Alongside taxidermy groups depicting a hare with leverets and a pair of quails, at their nests visitors can see fragments of an R-27 missile shot down over the Novi Sanzhary District, part of 125mm armour-piercing wind-stabilized tank projectile, an information leaflet entitled "A mine may be hidden where you least expect it," and photographs showing fragments of FAB 500 aerial bombs scattered across the steppe landscapes of Kherson Region. The role and significance of the steppe in the lives of Ukrainians throughout different historical periods are illustrated through panoramic images depicting Poltava stone statue, Baba, a mounted Cossack, a Chumak trade caravan, the flowering of the fernleaf peony in the Homotet steppe in Donetsk region, and other scenes. The exhibition is further enriched by a sculptural composition, Chumak on a Journey, by Nikifor Manjola, as well as scales models Poltava stone statue in the steppe and Memoir at its Barrow created by Tatiana Minchinska in 2026. Together, these elements articulate the exhibition's central message. The Ukrainian steppe is free, resilient land rich in history and natural heritage. A pivotal role in the study of steppe environments belongs to the founder of the genetic soil science, Professor Vasyl Dokuchayev. The exhibition features a photographic portrait of the scholar and a reproduction of the title page of Our Steppe, Then and Now, a publication incorporating data from expeditionary research conducted in the Poltava district by Dokuchayev himself, as well as materials provided by agronomist Alexander Izmailsky of Vasyl Kochubey's estate in Dekanka. Also on display are two samples of Chernozem soil from Konstantinograd district collected during the Poltava expedition led by Dokuchayev. Nearby are mounted specimens of rare steppe birds from the museum collection of Mykola Gavrilenko, the great bustard, Ukraine's largest bird, and the little bustard, both received in the 1920s. At the beginning of the 20th century, the preservation of virgin steppe habitats became an urgent concern. The museum played a significant role in both the study and protection of these landscapes. Research was carried out by successive museum directors and curators, including Mikhailo Olechovsky, Valentin Nikolaev, Serhiy Ilichevsky, Mykola Gavrilenko, and others. Portraits of these scholars, together with reproductions of field survey documents and scientific publications, are presented in the exhibition. One of the largest remnants of untouched virgin steppe surviving in the Poltava region in the early 20th century was located near Lipyanka village in the Karlivka district. The history of its protection began in 1920s when the site was designed the Akademichnay steppe. Museum researchers conducted systematic observations within the reserve and supervised its protection. Detailed studies of the flora were undertaken by distinguished botanist Serhiy Ilichevsky. During fieldwork carried out between 1923 and 1926, he recorded numerous rare steppe plants including 3 species of fizzy grass, dwarf iris, Tatar sea lavender, and others. Since 1993, an area of 33 hectares has been protected as the local nature monument Academia. Displayed in this section are reproductions of documents relating to the history of the reserve, including a 1937 letter signed by Serhiy Ilichevsky concerning the transfer of the Lipyanka virgin steppe lands to the collective farm Chervony Borets, a resignation card for the academic virgin steppe, nature monument prepared by museum researcher Larissa Dukh in 1946, and a schematic plan of the Lipyanka reserve dating from 1947. The original documents are preserved in the museum's scientific archive. The fauna of the steppe is represented by specimens from a range of taxonomic groups, including taxidermy mounts of the golden eagle, steppe eagle, eastern imperial eagle, mammoth, speckled ground squirrel, common hamster, steppe polecat, a red fox, and weasels, as well as wet preserved specimen of the steppe viper. The flora of the steppe is presented through the photographs by the distinguished naturalist Alena Bayrak. The exhibition presents photographs of rare plants species of Poltava region listed in the Red Data Book of Ukraine, among the fizzy grass, bulbacodium, black plusk flower, spring and Volga pheasant's-eye, Sarmatian bellevia, pale hyacinthal, entire-leaved clematis, steppe almond, and others. The Nature Reserve Fund of Poltava region comprises approximately 400 protected sites and territories, including 30 of national significance. Nearly half of these areas preserve steppe habitats. The exhibition features photographs by Alena Bayrak depicting protected sites within Poltava district, including lesson fizzy grass on the slope of the Liznyana Balka landscape reserve, stands of fizzy grass of remnants of Bilsk, the rich steppe vegetation of the Khrapachev Yar Botanical Nature Monument, and the fizzy grass steppes of the Klimevsky Botanical Reserve. The display case presents nature conservation publications from different periods, including brochures, booklets, and books. Among them is Mykola Gavrilenko's Protect Nature, published to coincide with the first nature conservation exhibition held in the museum in Poltava in 1928. The final section of the exhibition features images of the steppe animals and plants that have disappeared from the natural ecosystems of Poltava region, including the fernleaf peony, little bastard, a saiga antelope, and the Mosel crane. An interactive area has been created for younger visitors and families, where guests can color illustrations of rare steppe plants and mammals, assemble magnetic puzzle depicting the steppe fauna of Poltava region, and engage with other educational activities. Steppe ecosystems are exceptionally vulnerable and require careful protection and preservation. As Mykola Gavrilenko wrote, forests can be replaced, monuments can be created, seas can be made, but once steppe has been ploughed, it can never truly be restored.